What is the best PC radiator airflow setup? If you want to keep your gaming rig cool and performing at its best, understanding the best radiator airflow setup is essential. Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. First, let's talk about airflow in your computer case. It's all about how air moves in and out. You have intake fans that pull cool air in and exhaust fans that push hot air out. The goal is to create a smooth airflow path that helps cool your components effectively. When it comes to radiators in liquid cooling systems, they play a key role in dissipating heat from your central processing unit and graphics processing unit. Air passes through the radiator's fins, cooled by fans, to keep those components at safe temperatures. Now, let's look at some recommended setups. One popular option is the GPU priority cooling setup. Here, you mount the radiator at the top of the case as an exhaust. The front intake fans bring in cool air, which flows over the graphics processing unit before exiting through the top radiator. This keeps your graphics card, which tends to run hot during gaming, cooler. Make sure the radiator is positioned above the pump to avoid air bubbles. Another option is the CPU priority cooling setup. In this case, you mount the radiator at the front of the case as an intake. This setup provides the coolest air directly to the CPU cooler, which is great for tasks like streaming or video editing. Hot air is then expelled through the rear and top fans. While this setup is less common for gaming, it can be beneficial if CPU performance is a priority. For those looking for a more advanced option, consider a dual radiator exhaust setup. This involves using two radiators or a larger radiator with fans configured to exhaust hot air from both the top and rear. Front fans will pull in cool air, while all radiators push hot air out. This can significantly lower internal case temperatures, but it may expose some components visually. Fan configuration is also important. You can set fans to push air through the radiator or pull air through it. A push-pull setup, where fans are on both sides of the radiator, maximizes airflow but can be more complex and costly. For most gaming setups, a push configuration with well-placed intake and exhaust fans is sufficient. General airflow guidelines suggest that front and bottom fans should act as intakes, while rear and top fans should be exhausts. This creates a direct airflow channel across the CPU and GPU, which is vital for gaming rigs that generate a lot of heat. Keeping slightly more intake than exhaust helps reduce dust buildup inside the case. When building your gaming PC, choose a case with good ventilation and multiple fan mounting options. For high-end graphics cards, prioritize radiator placement that cools the graphics processing unit effectively by mounting radiators at the top. If you plan to overclock your CPU or run CPU-heavy tasks, consider a front-mounted radiator intake for better cooling. Finally, keep an eye on your temperatures and adjust fan speeds through the BIOS or software to optimize performance and noise levels. With the right setup, you can ensure your gaming PC runs cool and efficiently, giving you the best experience possible.